it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of February 21st in my memory planner, which is of course my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner. This was the week of my littlest, my baby girl's second birthday. Super, super exciting. And so in honor of that, I have this amazingly, amazingly adorable and fun kit from Scribble Prints Co called Shark Party picked out. Like most 2-year-olds, my 2-year-old is very into this song. So I just thought this was absolutely perfect. And I cannot wait to plan with this. It's such a fun kit. It's like so bright and colorful and so kiddo and adorable. And I'm just really excited to use this. So here are the full boxes, the deco and sidebar page. We've got some glitter headers going on and other, little items, and the bottom washi, which I absolutely love, and this extra full box here. This is a mini kit. So you just get this one combo page with like all the boxes and stuff like that. And then I do have a bunch of add-ons for this as well since I got the mini kit. So first of all, the add-on freebie that the kit came with is this little doodle sampler one. And unlike the regular set of doodles that this came with that usually come with the kits, like when this is the freebie, this one is completely customized for the kit, and it's got like all birthday and shark themed stuff. So I thought that was so cute, and I'll definitely be using that. And then I purchased this Fam3 add-on, which is brown-haired family, to pull in some of these boxes. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. Definitely the little girl one, but I may use the boy one too. I do have 3 kids, 2 little girls and a boy, although this birthday week is for my youngest daughter. So although we actually had a party this weekend that was for 2 of my kids because my big kid had a birthday the week after this. All of my kids' birthdays are really, really close together, which I think I've mentioned a bunch of times. Anyway, I also have these 2 label add-ons that match the kit. There were so many different add-ons available for this kit, like functional add-ons, because I guess Andrea said she couldn't decide on like which colors to use because there's so many great rainbow colors in this kit. So I did just get both of these because I also then couldn't decide. So this like extends the rainbow. So the functional items on the kit have like the 2 teals, the yellow and the pink, but now I have orange, green, purple, and the dark blue. So I can bring in lots of different color elements, and I'll have plenty of functional stuff to use and get started with. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna make this extra sparkly using silver and hollow foil for the birthday celebrations. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull out these pages and jump in.
So jumping right in, I started with the full boxes this week. I knew that I wanted to use bougie boxes for this spread, just make it like extra, extra sparkly. Plus the deco in this kit was really small, which I love for being able to put on top of the like the date covers and layer that in. And I had like all these stars in my foil collection that I brought in. So I'm going to use a mix of silver foil and hollow foil, like I mentioned in the intro, to like make it just look extra sparkly. And I just thought this was such a fun kit, even just like looking at it now. This is just such a fun spread. It's impossible to look at this without like smiling, and also without, getting a certain song stuck in your head, which I won't sing because I don't want to subject you to that. Anyway, I also got to use this amazing rainbow washi that is like this more saturated one that I have from Simply Gilded. I have a ton of rainbow washis, and the pastel ones are surprisingly easy to match with kits, like whenever a kit has sort of rainbow vibes, but these bolder ones can be a little bit more difficult to match, and I actually think that this is the first time I've ever used this one in a memory spread, so that's really exciting, and I always get to love. I use stuff like that in my functional planner all the time because it's really easy to build out a spread like around a specific washi or around a color palette, but in my memory planner it's like extra special when you get to use like a hard to match washi, and it just looks so cute. And I had so many washis that matched this kit to like pull in throughout the week, and I just really love the way this overall comes together. So then I had these date stars, which are also I think from Simply Gilded, and they're in like a shattered hollow foil, so I did mix those in as well, and just some other random hollow elements. Basically, I don't buy things in hollow foil. I just buy silver when I shop for it. But if I get something in hollow foil, like in random grab bags or anything like that, I do save that and I mix it with my silver stash, and then I'll pull it into like key spreads. But like if I get something in like a really random foil color like blue or pink or whatever foil, then those I usually pass along, but I do save hollow foil to use in spreads. And I just think it adds like a little bit of extra sparkle into this and looks super, super cute with the kit. So yeah, this was a really fun week. The week before this was like trash. And we had the stomach flu running through the house, and it was just really unfun. And we had to cancel the birthday party and like all of that stuff. And I was just like feeling really low after that week, but this week totally rebounded things and picked back up. So first of all, we didn't have school on Monday because it was President's Day. So we just had like a chill day. My husband had off too. So we just like hung out and, you know, kind of finished recovering from the weekend before this and just like, yeah, just pretty much had a quiet day. And then I had just like a little bit of work this week, but not too much, which was really, really nice for like after coming off like such a kind of stressful week. My work started to get stressful towards the end of this week, but I had like a good chunk in the middle, and I was able to work on my goals for March, which was really good because I knew I was going to be super busy with work the week before. Plus, like I like to be able to get that video up either like late in the current month or really early in the next month. So I tend to plan my goals like the week before the month ends. Anyway, we also had a birthday party this weekend just with family for my two girls. So my big kid turned 6 the week right after this, and she was having a school friend's birthday party, but so we weren't able to have like grandparents at that because of like just where we were having it and everything. So we just combined her birthday and the baby's second birthday, and we had that this weekend. And then my baby's actual second birthday was also this week. It was on Sunday. Yeah, their birthdays are only 4 days apart. So eventually there's going to be a week where they both fall on the same week and they have to share a kit in my planner. But so far that has not happened yet. They have split the weeks before. And anyway, you'll hear more about the big kid's birthday party the week after this. And actually my oldest shares a birthday with my mom, which is just like this crazy coincidence. So we got all the birthdays going on in March here, and then my son is towards the end of the month, so his spread is still coming as well. But this week was the baby focus birthday and the party for the two girls, which was really fun. I honestly think next year we're gonna do one big family party and just do all 3 of the kids at the same time. I just think logistically it makes more sense, and like with the presents and situation and all of that, so like they can have their individual school celebrations or not like on their own. But I think for family parties going forward, we are definitely just going to combine it into just one massive celebration, at least while they're young and they like don't mind / know the difference. But it's just birthday season in our house, and you know, that's like all of the kids are like within 4 weeks of each other, and they also got a new cousin this week as well. So we are just adding to the birthday palooza here going on. We have even more, like continuing on that another grandparent and another aunt have a birthday at the end of this month, and then my birthday is the first week in April. So we are just like in full birthday mode, just, you know, just full on. It's birthday season. Anyway, then going into the day by day, the Monday of this, I was like on the phone while I was trying to lay down the stickers, and it took so long for me to just lay down Monday. I tried to edit it down, but if it's a little bit jumpy, so I'm sorry about that. I cannot plan while I'm on the phone. Usually I listen to podcasts while I'm planning, which I've mentioned before, but I like can't watch a video and just like trying to have an active conversation with someone. I was just talking to a friend, but like it just doesn't function. So I had to stop and just talk to her and then pick up the planning again later. So like I mentioned, I think I mentioned this already. Monday was President's Day. The kids were off from school. My husband was off from work, and I was just like really exhausted after the weekend before this. So we just had like a really quiet day. I did a little bit of work this day because like my regular Monday thing was just pushed to Tuesday, but most of the stuff, like most of the data that I needed was already available. So I tried to do some of it since the baby's home on Tuesdays and I was going to be with her on Tuesday. So I tried to do as much of it as I could on Monday, and it ended up being most of it anyways. We also did like a ton of laundry, like just so much laundry because the kids had the stomach flu this weekend. So lots to catch up on there. You know, I feel like I had been running the downstairs washer like all week anyways, just like washing the towels and everything and sheets and stuff. But yeah, lots of laundry going on. I also did some reading this day, and then I took a bath this night and just like tried to relax and unwind. Like I said, it had been a really, really stressful and disappointing weekend, and I was just trying to like recharge and get ready for another week and, you know, get back at it and figure out what was going to go on with like the birthday party and whether we were going to be able to have it or not, and just getting ready for the rest of the week and figuring out what I wanted to do. And I had also just been thinking a lot about my goals. I filmed them on Wednesday, Wednesday, but I had just like already been thinking about them. I don't know what it was about like having to cancel the party the weekend. So we originally planned to have the birthday party the weekend before this, and then obviously the baby got sick first, so we canceled the party on Friday, and then rescheduled it for this week when everyone was feeling better. But just something about that just like made me think of goals, and I don't know why, but I did like so much pre-work on my goals just after that, and I don't really know like why that triggered it, but it just like was really making me think about it. So I had been like really focused on that, and I like pre-wrote a lot of stuff down and a lot of brainstorming ahead of filming my goals on Wednesday. Anyway, on Tuesday I did some more work, just finishing up everything that I had to carry over from Monday because of the holiday, and then was just like hanging out with the baby. I took the baby for a walk. It was actually pretty warm for a good chunk of this week, and I took her outside for a walk, but I didn't realize it was about to rain, and then we actually ended up getting caught in the rain, and we were on like our regular walking path is not like there's no shortcut to get back or anything, and if you're like there comes a point in the walk where like you just have to keep going, right? You can't like it doesn't make sense to turn around. It's a loop. And so we were like really close to the midpoint and it started raining, and I was like, oh man, I was like, I don't want to get wet, but it's going to be the same either way. So we just continued going on. Fortunately, there's like a cover on the stroller that I can put up. So the baby, who is not a baby, she is 2, but I'm going to forever call her the baby. She didn't mind, and she was just like enjoying being out there and stuff. And then she did not want to go back inside, even though I was getting really wet. But anyway, we just had a nice little walk that got cut a bit short because of the rain. Usually I would do like 2 laps on the loop, but I only did 1. Anyway, then that afternoon I had some reading time with my big kid. She is like so close to being a full-blown reader. We're actually about to like go up a level on the early readers. I'm really excited. She's been doing like so amazing with it. It just like honestly, it was like a really big struggle for a while, and like she just wasn't getting like the sounded out. She's always been really good with sight words, and then one day it just like magically clicked. I know it's like the same thing with like walking or talking or anything. Like you can help your kid along, but you like can't. I don't think you can like level change it. Like you can help move them along, but I don't know that it's like a thing that you can create like a whole level change of when they're going to be able to do it. Like at a certain point, it just like clicks in their brain, and it's become like a lot more fun, and just like she's doing really well with it, if that makes sense. Then this afternoon, my mom and dad actually both stopped by to see the kids since they hadn't seen them, and everyone was feeling better, and we were able to just be outside because it wasn't raining and it was really nice out. So we played outside and like did the scooters and everything, and just like gosh, after a long winter, there's just like nothing better than being outside. Just honestly, like it's just so nice to be outside. And that night I did some reading, and I took a bath and did a face mask. So then on Thursday, I had just like a really terrible morning with the kids. They were just like going nuts. I don't know, just like a very difficult get to school kind of morning, if that makes sense. And then the baby and I went to the grocery store to pick up some stuff that we needed for the party. And we also ordered the cake for my big kid's school birthday party the week after this. So usually I'm a major baker, and you would usually make a birthday cake. But classroom etiquette at our school birthday parties is that the food be kosher, just because so many friends in the class do keep kosher, even though we don't. So I just ordered a cake from a kosher bakery. I don't know if that's not like an official policy or anything, but every single birthday party that we've gone to with friends of the school, like all of the food has been kosher, and like, or from, not that there's like a lot of food at kids' birthday parties, but that's just like, I wouldn't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable or have anyone not be able to eat cake or anything like that. So we just ordered it, which actually was really easy. I ordered way too big of a cake, like way too big of a cake, but it was super, super cute, and you will hear more about it next week. But yeah, it was really fun. I've actually never ordered a cake before. I've like always been a bake it yourself kind of person. So this is my first time ordering a birthday cake from the supermarket, and I was very impressed with it. Anyway, and it was just like from a regular supermarket, not anywhere fancy. The supermarket by us has a kosher bakery. So then also this day, like one of like the construction head from when we did our remodel, he stopped by the house. We had just asked him, we're like up at a year since our construction was finished, and we had just asked them, it's actually just been a little bit longer than a year now, to just like take a look at the last few things while we were still under warranty with them, and just like patch up like a couple of like where the foundation settled or where drywall settles, whatever you want to do, like a couple of cracks and whatever. And he was so helpful, and they actually ended up coming back the next day to fix it, and they brought a plumber with them to fix something like completely unrelated, which is, anyways, they're amazing. And if we ever do more work, we will definitely be using the same contractor. We had just such a good experience with them. Then I just did some more reading, some more relaxing, and some more caking, because I worked on making the cake for the party this weekend, which, since we're going to be at home, I was making a cake, and I was making an ice cream cake. So I wanted to make sure I got the cake baked on Thursday so that I could get it like cooled down and make sure I had enough time to like freeze the ice cream cake, because you have to do it in layers. And like, let me tell you, there's things that are not worth baking yourself, and ice cream cake is not one of them. I love making ice cream cakes. It's like not that hard. They look incredibly impressive, and it just tastes like so much better, I think, than the store-bought ones. And I made this one that I made was like one of my favorite things ever, and they keep for a while because it's in the freezer and we still have a little bit of it left, and I've still been eating it periodically for my good night treat, and it's just so delicious. And then that night we ate takeout for dinner. We got Thai food, and we watched Free Guy, which is a movie, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very entertaining. It's not like a great movie or anything, but it was super entertaining. Then on Friday, like I said, the workers came back to the house to fix everything, and they got it all fixed really quickly. I did a bunch of work because I was trying to get set up for my week ahead of this, which was super busy with work. I did some party prep, some more work on the cake, and I actually had a massage as well, which was super nice. And then I washed my hair so that it would be all ready for the party. My husband ended up working from home in the afternoon. I don't remember why, but he did, and that's like very unusual for him. So I marked it, and then we actually ended up getting pizza that night with the kids because we didn't feel like cooking and everything right before the party, since we were going to be, cooking a bunch for that. And then on Saturday, we had the party, so we started with the day with some party prep, and then just had a big old celebration. It was super, super fun. The kids, I love cousins. Cousin time is just the best, and I love that we have so many cousins in the area, and they're all super close in age, so they can have so much fun together, and it's just so, so nice to see. So I just marked that. I had this got in my head that I really wanted to take a bath while the kids were napping after the party. And I definitely should have just taken a nap instead because I was so exhausted. But I took a bath at nap time, which is a thing that happened. And I was so exhausted in the afternoon. I was like, I really should have taken a nap. Anyway, we ended up watching Enchanted, the movie with the kids, in the afternoon, which was really cute. I forgot how good that movie is. And then that night, after the kids went to bed, we watched The French Dispatch, which I really enjoyed. But it was so long, and my husband and I were both so exhausted, and I feel like I probably would have liked it even better if I had not been falling asleep while I was watching it. But anyway, on Sunday we went and got coffee, and then we actually went out to my brother's house. So a while ago, my brother had asked me to help him reorganize his kitchen the same way that I did ours, with all the divider bins and like Pinterest pantry makeover basically. And I had told him, he took some pictures for me and took some measurements, and then I sent him stuff to order, and all the stuff had come in. So we went out there on Sunday, and the kids all played with his kids and everything, and they all hung out, and then and I basically redid all of their kitchen organization. It was really fun, and I like doing stuff like that. And Leslie was he gave me free reign. It wasn't he was not even in the kitchen. He just came back at the end and was cool, thank you so much. And that was kind of his birthday is also in this birthday season, and that was semi my birthday present for him, even though it was a free birthday present, but I guess not. It's my personal labor. I remade his kitchen. And then that night, and then that afternoon, we just did the Sunday usual groceries, meal prep, getting ready for the week, and then I just hung out with my husband that night. So all in all, a really good week, like I said, and I'm just gonna finish the spread out with a little bit more of these super bright Simply Gilded washies that are so gorgeous and match the kit so perfectly. But yeah, that is pretty much everything for this week.
Okay, that is everything all finished up. This is just so fun and colorful. I absolutely love it. Let me show you what I have left from the kit. So I did not use that many of that except for in the initial setup. I totally forgot about it. I have some extra full boxes. Even with like the 2 label add-ons, I did actually use most of the functional stuff. I do have like a handful of items left, and I really tried to mix up the colors and everything. And I just really, really love how this looks. But that is everything for this video. So if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye!